What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option, and this is your look at the week that was. Today, we'll take a look at what happened in the S&P, VIX, Bitcoin, talk about treasuries, and, of course, we'll look at the NASDAQ 100. So with that, let's dig in. Now, before I begin, this Tuesday, I'm doing a special presentation on the option hourglass. You need to make sure to be there. It's going to be me, Hannah, and we're going to be going through some really, really important information you need for heading into the holiday season. It's going to help you make money. Make sure you register for it. It's in this email. If you're watching me on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a question or a comment. I will get to it. So let's take a look at the overall market. So kind of an inside week, but definitely a little bit on the bearish side. From Friday's close, which was 60.90, we closed down about 40 points, less than 1%, a little bit inside. What's interesting is that volatility did increase and kind of stayed high. Little bit weird. Says the market is a little bit nervous. I'll tell you about what in a second. Q's kind of a similar story. They had a better week than the S&P. Mag 7 definitely strong this week while the rest of the market was soft. Of course, the strongest of the Mag 7, holy Broadcom. What a set of earnings. This thing absolutely exploded. It's now a $1 trillion company. We now have 8 $1 trillion companies in the NASDAQ 100 now that Broadcom has joined them. I told you it's no longer the Mag 7. It is the Great 8. So just put that on your, be aware of that. IWM, while the NASDAQ had a nice week, the Russell 2000 took it on the chin. Definitely the softest of the major indexes. Dow, similar to the Russell, soft this week. So again, this was a week where mega cap rallied and the rest of the market kind of folded. Not usually the most bullish sign, maybe part of the reason that vol was up. Let's circle and look at bonds. TLT, another reason to kind of be very nervous about what's going on. I told you on the 6th, hey, things look all right. Market looks all right. Bonds look strong. Bonds took it on the chin this weekend. We are at the breaking point. If we see bonds, TLT, really break below 90, the market is going to have a bad time. We have the Federal Reserve coming this Wednesday. That is going to be a big meeting. Pay attention. And yes, we already know what they're going to do. But markets are not loving bonds right now, and that is putting kind of that is really weighing on the Russell 2000 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. It's pretty insane. Now let's look at Bitcoin. Bonds lost, Bitcoins win. They looked, they ended the week flat, but I'm looking for them to potentially make another leg higher. I love Bitcoin into the inauguration. Then we'll see what decisions are made there. Last but not least, keep an eye on Apple. I think it looks soft. I was looking at the RSI. I'm not usually a big indicator guy. I just am not. But we don't see Apple RSI stay above 70 for very long. And it's been above 70 now for, almost over a week. That is the longest that it's stayed above 70 in some time. Last couple times, back in June, it stayed up there for about this long and then rolled over. I think we're kind of setting up for the same thing. I'll talk more about Apple and my stocks to watch. All right, folks. Last but not least, oil looks stronger, and the precious metals with bonds falling off, you would think they'd be stronger, but nope, all that money going to Bitcoin. At some point, I like gold, probably after the inauguration. But right now, I think gold's in kind of a sit and wait zone. And we'll close with the VIX. VIX closed 1380. It's interesting. We dropped less than 1%. And week over week, VIX was up a point. That tells you the market is a little bit nervous about something. I think this next week could start off a little bit rocky. So be prepared. All right, folks. So there you have it. Again, make sure to check out my event this Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. Register in this email. And again, leave a question, comment, like and subscribe here on YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I am Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. Have a good one.